Are you taking a nap?
Simulating where the bed rack's gonna go.
You're simulating where the dog bed rack is gonna go?
Yes. What do you think? Right here?
Sure, why not? Hey there, welcome back. Amy here. Normally I do my little intro as I'm driving in, but I have a whole bunch of stuff packed in the back of the van and there's styrofoam involved. Do you hear the styrofoam? All the way home. It's pretty noisy, so I couldn't do that. So here I am, just pulled into the space right over there. We had a lot of milestones that happened this last week. Our lighting is all in. A couple minor things he has to do before we get finalized off, but I am super excited because I'm about to walk into the space for the first time and see lights in there, and that's just going to be awesome to see. I can't wait. Today we have lots of things that we are tackling. We are going to start our fixture build out. We had the plumber installed the hot water heater and all the plumbing fixtures this week. The hot water heater itself has some sort of leak, so we had to drain it. They are coming out on early next week to get that taken care of. But you know, of course there's a leak. Why wouldn't there be? So that was kind of a silly thing. Again, I have the van full of stuff that is intended for inside the space, so I'm gonna have to take care of that. Sometime later today, I'm taking off and I'm getting a massage because I need one. So the second half of the video, my hair is probably going to be really messed up. So that's why, if you notice that, if you pick up on that cue. We are, I did the countdown today. I think we're 21 days away from opening. There's still a lot to do. We are in definite go time. We also got the window graphics finished this week, which is awesome. The sign permit process, it takes a while. So it's going to be a bit before you actually see our sign up there at the top of the building, right up there, big 5-foot circle. That's happening. So I'm going to get inside and I'll show you the lights when I go in. It's going to be really exciting. So let's go. Look at that, there's lights. There's lights, the lights are on. It's so awesome to see this space all brightly lit up. Buzz back here and take a look over here and see what's going on. As you saw earlier, we did get the racking up for the dog food run, that is there. We just have product up top to just kind of get it out of the way. We finished the floor. We're not happy with it. There's a few things we don't love. This room, the floor hasn't been done. This is our little event room, etc. More exciting things will be happening in here too. Stay tuned for that. We're excited to share that with you. Back in here, AJ and Martin are talking about tiling. See how that's red? That's one of the self dog wash tubs. That is red because that is waterproofing to get the tub ready.
So today we're going to cover the floor. We're going to red guard, which is waterproof the tubs. Start cleaning tile.
Cool, cool, cool. It looks like AJ has some waterproofing on his pants.
Yes.
See?
Mostly from trying to mix it in the bucket.
Nice. So AJ here, it's kind of a wild story. Our very first ever employee that we had, if you remember back in 2013 at the original Salmon Creek space, her name was Bella. Adore Bella, she's the cutest. That's her husband. So we've known them for a long time. He is helping, we've hired him to help us finish out some of the stuff in here. So super exciting stuff. Let's get after it. So that menagerie you see on the floor is the start of fixture layout. We like to have our fixtures on an angle to kind of break it up, soften up the space so things aren't on hard lines. It feels like when things are on hard lines, you feel a little bit too commercial. You don't feel quite as boutique-y. Feels super heavy, industrial. So we like to put them on angles. In these cardboard boxes are the black grid wall panels that we use. They're all boxed up, but we like to lay them down there so we can start to get a feel for the fixtures and how big we actually are going to make them. This is a big space, so we have a lot of room to work with, so we are going to build them as big as we can. hours since I last checked in. It also occurred to me, which is just so crazy, I'm getting ready to write the last check for the Salmon Creek rent at its current location up in Center Square by Burgerville. Like that's crazy to think. We moved there when did we move there? May of 2016, and now it's May of 24. So what is that? 7 years? 7 years that we were there. I think if I did the math right. 2016 to 24, I think that's 16 years. So crazy stuff. That's kind of a bittersweet thing to think. I'm writing the final check for that place there real soon. Getting ready to send that off. So I am gonna poke my head in the space. I have a few more things to do. I've had pictures sent to me throughout the day. It looks like a lot of changes are happening, so when we walk in there, it's gonna look definitely different than it did this morning. There's the first rack. Holy moly. Told you it was going to look different when we came back in here. There's the layout for the rest of the racks.
With a bit of troubleshooting.
What's going on? Why is there troubleshooting?
Well, the floor's not flat, so I think I'm gonna have to sheet it in place.
Got it.
Just okay, but basically that's it. 4 here, 4 there, 4 and 4. So see if that works.
Cool. Do you see those fence boards right there? We use a lot of reclaimed wood in our build out, and those particular boards came from this property that Skyview Station is setting on. I really think that that's a really cool element. Whenever we can, we do reclaim stuff, and it's a really fun thing to be able to use that here. You're simulating where the dog bed rack is gonna go?
Yes. What do you think? Right here?
Sure, why not? Well, that's gonna wrap it up for today. I am gonna head out. I think Martin's gonna stay here for a while longer and continue working on, so far, our largest fixture ever. It's a doozy. We're gonna get back after it tomorrow. Thanks for hanging out with us today, and we'll catch up with you again. Bye.